Yeah, I'm done. Welcome. Man here. That's pretty rude. Oh my god, excuse me. So I did try putting my hair up in a ponytail before this video. So I came to the conclusion that I do not have the wrist motion. The wrist fidelity. I just can't. I literally cannot put my hair in a ponytail. Not because it's not long enough, but because I literally don't know the hand motions and I mess it up every time. Anyway, the point of this video is I want to show you pretty much my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. It's not much, really, and it won't even be all of it. I have a decent amount of empty tins out in the garage that I'm not bringing in. To tell you what they are, just outright, I do have 3 tins. The very first tin I ever got, and a couple older ones. Binder here, not the one you want to see. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Legendary Collection 2, Duelist Academy years. I'm pretty sure they're all in this binder. There wasn't that many of them that I technically got. I can pass them though. I should have a card. Yeah, I got the 5Ds 10 that comes with Starlight Road. You know, and this card pissed me off every single time I saw it because I never had Stardust Dragon. Otherwise, it's a fairly beautiful card. But yeah, I got that 5Ds 10. There was another 5Ds 10 I got. I had 2 of them. One of them was that one, and I think... Did the other one come with this card? I don't know if the other one came with that one, or if it even came with a promo card. I just remember it was more of a yellowish green look to it overall. I did rearrange my binder yesterday, so that was fun. Honestly, it was a lot less time consuming than the last time I did it because I didn't do a full reset, just portions of it. Oh my god, I'm down here. Jesus Christ. You. I feel like there's one coming. Oh, we found 2 of them. Give me a second, my cat doesn't leave it. Sorry, Momo really wanted out of that room, and we've got 2 10 cards right next to each other. Erratic Sun Dragon, Overlord of Heliopus. Man, I got this card because this is like one of the most beautiful 10s I ever saw. You know, I got that 10, so it's still out in my garage. I got Egliozar Lagia. He had a 10. Oh, right above him. Hero Champion Excalibur. Got his 10. Had him in a couple of my warrior decks. He's a fairly good just support Extra Deck Warrior card. Here's the Untitled Dragon, Ruler of the Waterfall. So those are all the 10s that are pretty much just hanging out in the garage. Of course, empty. Use them for containing stuff. Until I start getting so many goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh! 2019 and 2020 10s. Yeah, because now we're into the spells and drafts, and then down here the new hollows that I'm pulling that I added, like Arm Dragon Thunder level 7, and yesterday I got Sacred Tree Beast Hyperton. Love that. Then I have 2 blank pages, which is rare for this book, but necessary. And this last page is nothing but Genesis Impact Hollow cards. So you got the Live Twin Leela, Live Twin Sakil, Trismegistus, Elias the Magistus Spell Spirit, Valram the Magistus Divinity Dragon, Nenaruru the Magistus Glass Goddess, Riona the Magistus of the Air, Incantation, Chalice Slime, 2 Metonius Dritons, which is a ritual spell card, Cyber Emergency, Peacock from the Underworld, Driton Fafnir, Driton Metonius Quadrantids, Live Twin Home, Driton Alpha Thumbin, and Driton Metonius Draconoids. I do also have Evil Twin Kisikil Leela, the double normal effect monster, not the main cards. And we also did pull Secret Passport yesterday, which is another card. So there's 7 I'm missing, right? I'm missing Crowley, Zora, Artemis of the Magister set. I'm missing 2 Evil Twins, both monsters. And I'm missing Dragon Nova. So I know Dragon Nova is like $37. The Evil Twins are both expensive, both Link monsters. Yeah, that has to be it. Thought I was missing 9, so I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Either way, those are the cards I had that were linked to a 10. But this is the very first 10 I ever got. This 10 is old. It's beat up. It's scratched. It's dented. I've had it literally since it came out. So it was, 2005-ish? It just tells you what comes with it. This originally came with a Dark Beginning booster pack, a Dark Revelation Volume 1 booster pack, Soul of the Duelist booster pack, Rites of Destiny booster pack, 1 Flaming Eternity booster pack, and 1 exclusive card, which was Dark Magician Girl. And that variant, who is now completely banged and beat up, and I don't even know how that happened. I woke up, found it one day, and was extremely mad. I don't know how the card got so destroyed, so damaged. I don't remember. Before that, I kept it in really good condition. Hardly touched it. Would look at it periodically. I know, just makes me mad. And now, if I want a good condition one, I'm gonna have to shell out $50 because some mysterious entity decided to destroy mine. But if you notice, you hear some jingling, and that's because I use it to hold my litany. I mean, tens of little micro WWE wrestlers from look at these, the late 2000s, early 2010s. So this would have been like 2008, 2009, 2010. good time. I love these things. I love those little micro wrestlers. Fun to eat. And of course, the only 210s I really keep out, and that's Kaiba's Obelisk, Yugi's Cypher tins. I love these tins. They're beautiful. My God. Oh, love them. Yeah, they each. What does it say? Each pack contains a secret rare, ultra rare, super rare, 1 rare, and 12 common cards, including cards from the sets. No, each pack contains. That's right. How many? 3 2016 Megatin packs. Okay. Came with 3. So each come with 3. And then, of course, Slifer the Sky Dragon, Ebon High Magician, Dark Magician, DDD Flame King Genghis, Dragonix the Empowered Warrior, Formal Pendulum Sorcerer, come with Yugi's. And you get Obelisk the Tormentor, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and 3 super rares that are DDD Gust King Alexander, Aether the Evil Empowering King, and Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. A lot of people prefer Kaiba's tin just because of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. His tin is just the random Pokemon stuff. We got Pokemon dice. Still in this package. You got token stuff. Point cards. Some leftover sleeves. I thought there was a black of them. Yeah. Guess I took off the cases. You know what I think this came with? I think this came with what is it? Assault mode. Stardust Dragon Assault mode. That's what I'm talking about. That came with Starlight Road. That's apparently super expensive. No idea. It was so well sought after. What the hell are we doing in here? Just a random penetrable attack. Don't know what you're doing in there, buddy. Like I said, the Hero Champion 10. I fucking love that 10 cover, dude. Of course, the title Ruler of the Waterfalls. You know, I forgot those were in here. Like, obviously, I don't put the more important stuff in this one. Then again, you could say the same thing for the Slifer, dude. There's not much in there. Either, comparatively speaking. Because all that's in here is, quite frankly, my Pokemon cards. From, like, where this starts to, like, these black and red sleeves are all Pokemon cards, and the blue ones are Infinity Chasers. And the rest of in here is Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Rulebooks. That's all that really is. So these 10, I usually like to keep out just to look at, because they're beautiful, or just like to display them, but my girlfriend hates them. So, you know, I restrain myself to very few Yu-Gi-Oh! Like displays. But you know, it 10's out of the ways. It's time to go to boxes. As you all know, it's just upside down. Yu-Gi-Oh's Legendary Decks. 2. I also have the first one. It's around here somewhere. It's actually right here. But as you know, this actually has stuff in it. This has my legendary decks, my legendary decks, and my legendary decks. I mean, this has my OG decks from when I first started buying structure decks. So yeah, it's got like oh my God, the original Red Eye Zombie deck, the Machina deck, uh, Lost Sanctuary, the Dragoonity one, Phoenix Gearfried's deck. There's a couple others in here like Dinosaur's Rage, the Super Tyranno Conductor. There's one in here that I can think of that I liked a lot. It's not Endymon because he's so scattered. He's not even in complete form anymore. And it's not the Firefox or whatever. I can't remember that Fire Structure deck. There's another one in here, but I can't remember what it was. And of course, it's also got a lot of playmats. And by playmats, I mean the mats that come with the structure deck, so it's plastic folded up ones. And all that. But I have bought both. Sorry, you're upside down, Yugi. Yeah, I bought both. You know, and I had to buy this. There was no way I was going to pass up on it because it comes with the very first ever printing of the Red Arcane Dark Magician. Yeah, of course, you put a different art form of Dark Magician on there and it's accessible at my Walmart. I'm going to buy it. Yeah, speaking of that. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Did I not grab it? No, it has stuff in it. That's why it's over there. Yeah, never mind. That segue was ruined. But here's another one I did buy. The Legendary Dragon deck. I wanted to buy the Hero one. It was at Walmart for the longest time. I just never did. I regret it. But obviously I could not pass up on this bad boy. Because, you know, this guy right here. Dark Magician Dragon Knight. I don't know why it's called Legendary Dragons of Atlantis deck. There's not really any Atlanteans in there. Cyber Dragon deck and a Dimensional Dragon deck, which is just a formal Hot Eyes deck, essentially. But yeah, I had to get this simply for this battle. He's what drew me to it. I recognize the Dark Magician whenever I see one. And then, of course, what Yu-Gi-Oh player / collector would I be if I did not buy at least one of the Legendary Collection? Now, I will tell you that I did not buy this for the longest time. I came back to Walmart, so this is a reprint, not a first edition. This is a reprint Legacy Collection one that just randomly showed up on Walmart. Of course, I had to buy it, and the only thing in here is a Sun and Moon thing that I got from something I'll show you later. And how bad of me! I put a Pokemon-related item inside this Legendary Collection Game Board Edition. I didn't even know this came with a binder edition. But I'm assuming it was like Legacy Collection 2, where they first printed them in the binders, and then later the Game Board. But I only ever saw Game Board. This is all I knew it from. Although I do like how they do this one, where you got all three of the God cards on top, whereas in the Legacy Collection 2, I noticed where this bra is, it's just Raviel, like one of those window things. Now I will tell you this, because this one did get destroyed. I remember this. Yeah, and I know the card's in here. Obviously, of course it's going to be in here. And of course it's this bad. This card was the main focal point of a Legendary Collection. The Seal of Orichalcos. Right? The big shtick of season, what was it, 4? All monsters you control gain 500 attack. Once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. While you control 2 or more face-up attack position monsters, your opponent cannot target your monster with the lowest attack for an attack. When this card is activated, destroy all special summon monsters you control. You cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck. You can only activate the Sea of Orichalcos once per turn. The Sea of Orichalcos is anti-extra deck. But this was Legendary Collection 3, and I got the Game Board Edition, obviously, because I don't think it came with anything other than the Game Board Edition. But the box, unfortunately, met its end. What happened was I would literally stuff all my extra stuff essentially in it. Deck mats, play mats, that Pokemon stuff I showed you that was in there, just sitting on top of it. Even the rule books, like I would stuff it in there and then put it on top of my desk. I'm pretty sure in a really old video some time ago, I might have revealed it, shown that it's probably somewhere on camera in that state. But that during the move, I had to throw it away. It was trash, right? It's trash. I had all these tins. I just shoved all of that in somewhere else. Yeah, I did have Legendary Collection 3, but the box it came in, unfortunately, but it was short. It's because I was a teen. As a teenager, didn't really have the right way to store stuff. It happened. And then, of course, one of the most recent things I've bought as a giant box is Dual Devastator. I bought this, and I don't regret it. It came with a lot of great cards. I do wish that it did come with packs, or at least a random assortment of cards, because that does negate its purchasability, I guess you could say. If you buy this thing 3 times, which is a lot, by the way, because this is $40, I think, $39.99 or whatever. I mean, that is a lot, actually. That's $120 you're spending just for 3 of these. But if you were to purchase 3 of these, you'd have no more reason. None. Realistically, you only need to buy 2 at minimum. Right? If you buy 1 and you're content, that's fine. I think buying 2 would be worth it, and buying 3 would probably be overkill and not really worth it. When you can just pick a card out you like say Super Polymerization, or Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, whatever, or Twister Dragon on here, or any of the Ghost Girls, aside from Ash Blossom. It's just like $20, and all the rest are like 3 to 5, maybe 2. Still has like this on the bottom. A little. Anyway, yeah. And that's not the last Yu-Gi-Oh box I've bought. We'll get to that later. What's next is a little bit jarring. Like I said, it's going to be all my tens. Right? And they're a bit semi-organized. They're semi-organized. Not completely organized, not completely chaotic. In between. And I guess that makes sense. There's a lot of weight in you. But as you know, like I said, this is all of my OG structure decks that I bought back in the day, along with my favorite deck mats that came with them. And that's right, I bought a what was it? It was the War of the Giants battle thing, season 2 or whatever. It's the God cards on it, and you know those were like when they were introducing that weird foil in the first reprint of the tournament legal God cards. I did buy that, so that rubber play mat is in here from that as well. So like I said, it's on to the 10s. And yeah, those are all the current modern structure decks. There's more of those structure decks, plus my old spellcaster deck, and random new cards that are common, plus the Trickstar Amazon deck, and the Ice Barrier Freezing Chains structure deck that just came out. 1.5 of them, mind you. I bought 2. Right, I bought one solely for me. And then I bought another one for Amber. And she went through it, picked out half the cards, and then gave me the other half, saying, I don't like these cards. They're not pretty. Whatever. So yeah, those 3 tins I just showed you mostly contain decks. One of them, about half and half. Okay, this one's Speed Duel, Marinus, Harpies, and Spellcasters. And I think also, no, maybe Marinus, Harpies, Black Rose. Spellcaster lots. Where are you again? Okay, so this is my Infinity Chaser. No, this is my Witchcrafter and Brotherhood of the Fire Fist deck, plus a random assortment of archetypal cards, such as like Elemental Hero, Dragoonity, you know, archetypes like that, that I want to make a deck of eventually in my life. So that's that 10. I believe this one is... It's the same thing, except archetypal cards that I'm either semi-interested in or have low interest but enough interest to want to separate them. If I have 0 interest in an archetype, period, it's meshed in. It's meshed in somewhere in the mess that will be. I think in this one? Yes, this is all spells and traps. Everything in here? Spells and traps. What the fuck are you doing, Momo? My god, calm down. And this one should just be all the regular monsters then. Yes, these are all monsters. I believe down to a T to where it's just only normal and effective monsters. No side deck, no synchros, no XZs, no links, no nothing of that. Just normal monsters. That's all that is in there. Organized by type. Just Reptile, Warrior, Spellcaster. Well, not Spellcasters. Spellcasters are in the other thing, completely separated. But yeah, so I have 2 tins that are just bulk of that. 1 tin that's nothing but spells and traps, separated to spells and traps I really like and spells and traps that are meh. And monsters that are organized by type. You know, just in case if I want to make a type deck, like I want to make a warrior deck, I can just find the warriors in there and scroll through them until I click out what I want. Alright, and here's those are trash. Here's mats I just had no room for. Obviously freezing chains. They just came out. And all 4 of the charmer ones. You know, as you can tell, I got 3 of the same goddamn token card. And then this is the only one that's different. So I got 2 of the 5 tokens you can possibly get from that goddamn thing. And 3 of the 4 alternate charmers that you can get. I got all of them but Hita, the fire charmer. I got the water, I got the earth, and I got the wind. I believe I got 1 wind and 1 earth and 2 water. I think that's what the ratio was. And all that's in here is nothing. What? I'm joking. It's actually just random rulebooks and structure decks that I didn't think were pretty enough. Quite frank with you, all that's in here are my least favorite deck mats, I guess you could say, and or the OG plain ones. I got an OG one in there from I believe it was the Dragon Rage one, because unfortunately, you know, that deck came out during a time when they weren't handing out beautiful ones. Alright, I guess I'll put the Charmer and the Freezing Chain ones in there, even though I think they're beautiful and they should join the deck mats in my Legendary Collection 1 box, but there's no room for them. And then I just had this one sitting out. I have no idea where I got this from. I have no memory. It was just sitting out, not in anything, so I have no idea. I remember this was sitting in that Legendary Collection 3 box. No, this was the one I was trying to segue into. Dark Magician alternate forms. Obviously, this is nothing but alternate forms from the deck masters of the protagonists of the show. So you got your new fancy Dark Magician, Emerald Neo, Stardust Dragon, Utopia, Odd Eyes, and Decode. And of course it came with 6 packs, 5 ultra rares per pack. I was quite happy with my pulls, gonna be honest with you. Although for a while I did confuse the packs in this with dual Devastator. So I always have to remind myself, Dupo and Dude, different things. And then I always have to kind of remind myself, yeah, Dupo is dual power and Dude is dual Devastator. But the reason why I can show you this earlier is because it was underneath a 10. And it holds my thick boys, my thick mats that are wooden, plastic, one of the two. So you've got the Legendary Collection 1/1, you know. Is this Legendary Collection 1? I think so. I don't think this would have came with Legendary decks. You know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Legendary Collection 1. Had to be. You know, it's got all the God cards on one side, plus Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, Exodia Necros, Black Skull Dragon, and Dark Magician and Chaos. I believe, actually, that is the one where you have to. What was it? Envoy Magician of Black Chaos, where you have to remove from play a light and dark monster in your graveyard and special summon it to the field. And then you have Legendary Collection 3 Seal of Great Calcos deck mat. On that side is just Yugi, and on the back side is the seal. Not a bad one. Pretty plain compared to the other one. But pretty solid. I like the quality of these. And then, last but not least, the one that came with this bad boy. So, you know, you got all the boys hanging out on this side. All of them: Decode, Odd Eyes, Utopia, Stardust, Dark Magician, Neos. Don't know why Stardust Dragon gets so much centering compared to the other boys. And then on the back, it's just Dark Magician and Neos. Pounding it out. Dark Magician smacking his elbow. Guess that's their fist bump. I don't know. God. But yeah, after these three thick boys hanging out and dual power, because with him in there, nothing else fits. Maybe this will fit. Now that I think about it. Maybe there's nothing in there. Maybe I tried that before and it didn't work. That worked. Kind of. Pop it back up just a little bit. So that's all that. I guess I'll show you the mess real quick. Yeah, you can see all the tens. Yeah, totally didn't pop. It's like what? 6, 20 things. I still didn't realize. My tens. Swing it back around. Yeah, obviously you already know about this. Now, what is in this binder, and you can see the cipher, the obelisk that came with Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side Dimensions. I didn't know you could get different promos from that, though. I had no idea you could get different promos from it. Apparently you can. Blew my mind. It's like, what? You could get different promos from that? I thought it was set guaranteed. Yeah, no. Obelisk came in Dark Side Dimensions, and I like the art better than the OG one. And what's in here are pretty much my more favorite. It's a mixture of cards I really like, mixed with cards that are sentimental to me. Like the first page, it's pretty sentimental-ish. You got the God cards and the Sacred Beast, and Five-Headed Dragon. Then the second page is like more nostalgic cards, like Dark Ruler Hades, My Barrel Dragon, Dark Necrofear. The 3 Dark Lord cards that came with Legendary Collection too. I did pull a Yubel, and that was really awesome. And then this page is, the dual power alternate arts with some of the Legacy Duelist extra cards like Dark Illusion and Eternal Soul. Then you got the Ghost Girls, Utopia cards, my Dark Magician page with some Buster Bladers. On the backside is more Dark Magician spells, and then you get into the Red Eyes and Blue Eyes. And then that turns into the Elemental Heroes, which turns into Stardust cards like Stardust Assault. Stardust Dragon Assault mode. Yeah. I got Stardust Spark Dragon from Devastator. Yeah. Don't remember that. And then that turns into Utopia / rank up cards. And then the Odd Eyes and then Decode stuff. And then you got my fusions. Rituals. I have rituals. Which is like that I have the ritual for. Like Necros of Trishula. My brain did. Electricity with Iceberry. My OG Blackluster Soldier. Vendread Battlelord. Relinquished, but that Relinquished is in terrible condition. And then you have this page, which is another like sentimental page, because you got Glory of the King's Hand, Duelist Kingdom, Set Sail for the Kingdom. Change of Heart I got from Hobby Horse. Judgment of Anubis, that's all torn up that I showed you in that one book. Story Time, Tomb World, Summon School, Big Core, which was a card Amber had growing up. Not my Amber, my friend Amber. The one I looked up in that story time. Yeah, Amber bought it for me. I got transfer age, but yeah, she bought me a Big Core. OG Big Core, not the new version where it's a BES Big Core. Yeah, OG Big Core, dude. You know, we talked about it. Had to look it up and all that stuff, and she bought it for me. Ain't that sweet? Beautiful card. I love it. I love space themed cards, especially hollow space themed cards. If you're a card, you're space themed, and you're hollow, awesome. Oh yeah, XYZ Dragon Cannon, White Horned Dragon, Mechanical Hound, Marshmallow's there. Then you got my Witchcrafter cards that are just extra, which lead into more, you know, spellcasters, indie mob, formal, uh, random spellcasters, card ejector, which came in this little collection, one of the packs. Then you got my Evil Eye cards, because I really want to do an Evil Eye deck too. Salamangreat Pyro Phoenix, love that card. The only two Gravekeeper cards I have that are hollow, Necro Valley Throne, and a rare Gravekeeper's Spiritualist. Came in Soul Fusion. Black Wings, and then you go into the Valkyrie cards, Black Rose, Harpies, Phylon, a Mythical Beast, Draco. The only Dino Wrestler I have that's on, Dino Wrestler Panker Tops. Galaxy Advanced to Dark, and Rainbow Refraction, which Amber keeps throwing a fit about. You took my Rainbow Dragon. Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? You know how many hollows you took? How many Yu-Gi-Oh cards I'm giving you? Jesus. Let me have Rainbow Refractions. I want a Rainbow deck. I want a Rainbow Dragon deck eventually. Extra Brotherhood cards. Since I got more Fist of the Gadget, because that's all my Walmart has right now, is Genesis Impact, Fists of the Gadget, not Gifts. But Genesis Impact, Fists of the Gadgets, and Blazing Vortex. Those are the only 3 packs my Walmart has. Of course, they have Structure decks. They still have some Charmer decks. That Rex, Raptor, Weevil, Speed Duel, Double Deck. What was it? I think they still have the Machine deck. Not many. Freezing Chains, obviously, because it's new. What was it? There was another one that was hanging about there. I don't think it was the Dino one. I already have 2 of them, so I don't really need another one unless I'm giving it for gold. Odin and Lore, Odin and Thor. I really want the other one too. Loki. I want them in hollow too. Archfiend / Skulls. Then you got my gadget themed cards, vampires, Dino, Hero for hire cards, and then the danger cards, and then the Crusadia cards, because I love the Crusadias. They're all beautiful, especially Mekk-Knight Crusadia. Avramax. Oh god, that's gorgeous. Tri-Brigade. That's another set that's coming in that I actually quite like. My ninja-based cards, whether it's samurai or ninja. Then you just get into my random fusions, which I love. El Shaddai Winda, this alternate art that came in Shadows of Valhalla. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Oh yeah, there was a DPCT, which was a promo 10. I remember now. It came with 5 cards. And I remember this was the one I loved the most. Frozen Fitzgerald, 100 Eyes Dragon. There's another ugly one. I think they were all synchros. But yeah, this was like synchros, then you got my XCs, and then links. And then just random regular cards like Trihorn Dragon from this collection, Ninetales Fox and Guardian Eados, which came from this collection, and Legacy Collection 3 apparently. Master Hyperion, I love him, dude. Fire Princess was great. I love Gores. Gambicell, the Sea Turtle Kaiju, I love that card. The Sekka cards look beautiful, but they just don't seem that good to me. Like Sekka's Light, beautiful. I don't understand it though. Why would you want to use it if it means you can't play any spells or traps? Dimensional Fissure, love it. I did pull Pot of Prosperity, secret rare from Blazing Vortex, so that was really awesome. I already had Pot of Extravagance from the legendary, no, the 2019 10. I love Dragonic Tactics, still do, always will. Dark Hole, obviously, Double or Nothing, love them. Dual Taming, that's a card I got recently. It's just really freaking beautiful, my god. Different Dimension Ground, love it. Fusion Gate, Gold Rare, Solemn Judgment, Hinma's Judgment, there can only be one. And like I said, Armed Dragon level 7, Thunder level 7, Sacred Tree Beast, I love that card, and then my Genesis Impact ones. Nice. That's pretty much what's in here. You already know what's in this one. It's the Duelist Unite one. Obviously, it's nothing but legacy cards. From Legend of Blue Eyes, Dark Crisis, Metal Raiders, Spell Ruler, Pharaoh Servant. It's literally nothing but legacy cards. And until Amber's birthday comes in, you know, her binder, which is Ash Blossom. Speaking really lowly, because she's in the other room asleep. And I don't want to hear it. She's not gonna watch this video 47 minutes in. Who cares? For My Little Pony cards, which then goes into her Pokemon cards, which then goes into her Yu-Gi-Oh cards that she thinks are just beautiful. And some of these, why did I give them to her? Like, I know I gave her Black Rose Dragon, Spare. Why'd you have to take the other Dulorian Tiger King of the Ice Bear? I fucking love that card, dude. She can have Incantation. Hate that card. She took some Harpy cards I didn't want her to take. Whatever. I give her the Ghost Trick and Melodious cards because whenever it comes time for me to make the deck, same thing with Luna Light and Draco Maids, Marinus, Frightfurs. What else did I give her? Any Harpy and Drad, Black Rose ones she pulled. Obviously, she wanted to keep. I give her the Subterry and the Orca card just because I have no use for them. At all. Of course, she's keeping her Genesis Impact cards that she pulls, like Beat Cop, and all the Live/Evil Twin cards. To My Dismay, Madolche. Did I say Trap Tricks? I think I did. Maybe not. No, because I skipped it. Skipped that page. Oh yeah, Orchis Automation or Automaton. Yeah, I had Trap Tricks Nepetiths, Trap Tricks Mantis, and Diani. Of course, 2 of them rare, 1 gold rare. Of course, she took Speaker of the Ice Bears, the second one. And Wins Over the Ice Bear and Dance Princess of the Ice Bear. Of course, she took it. Pretty. Like I said, the Madolche, some of the Triton cards she likes. Nightmare Unicorn, Backup Secretary. She likes the Wind Witch cards. And of course, like I said, all these evil ones. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't lying. This is the card I pulled. I pulled it, not her. She took it anyway. I was like, alright, I get my Thunder Dragon. Yeah, because I pulled this and she took it, I think I have my right to Rainbow Refractions. Just name. Yeah, that's pretty much what I gave her. Like I said, legacy packs, they don't really have anything good other than, you know. Oh yeah, I guess my Duelist Unite deck. Secret Origins, pulled him, Secret Guy, Dragon Knight, and hi Momo, you're kind of laying on cards I want to show. Not really show, but go over and explain what's in it. You're a bit touchy. Okay. Sorry, it had to happen. And of course, this baseball binder that I've had forever. And I mean forever. This is what I've always had my cards in until my collection got too big. And then I got very selective about what in here. Put in a lot of like non-hollow, just regular 4-star cards, traps that I just like to use. Now I don't really have the space for that. You'll see why. This has no red or rhyme or reason to its placing. Like this first page is a bunch of synchro links, XEs, and then you turn the same page, same thing, random spell, random hollow, like they're all hollows though, of varying shape. But there's just no right or rhyme or reason to its placement at all. Just hollow cards that I don't like enough to put in my Legendary Collection 2 binder. But still hollow cards, nonetheless. And some of them I actually do like Dangerous Fight Fur, Nightmare, or I even like the String Division, Brass, Percussion, and Symphony Division. I like Infinitrack Riverstormer, specifically. I love that one. Infinitrack cards in general, not that much. But yeah, only very few non-hollow cards get in here, like Legendary Flame Lord and his Incandescent Ordeal ritual spell card, Guilford the Lightning, and Gearfree the Iron Knight with Reese Restraint. Saint Joan with Marie of the Fallen One and the Forgiving Maiden, and Flame Swordman with Flame Manipulator and Misaki the Legend Swordman. Legendary Swordmans, those are non-hollow, but they are in here anyway because they're nostalgic to me, but not nostalgic enough to go with Legendary Collection 2. Again, more hollow cards, but just no right, rhyme, or reason. Cards that I actually would like one day to make it into my thing is Shin's Dojo, Gateway of the Six, and Grandmaster of the Six Samurai. I'd love to have the Six Samurai cards. They're so fucking expensive. Jesus Christ. Cosmo, again, and I said I would eventually like to get into this binder. I just only have 2 of them, so it's not really enough to warrant it. Same thing with the Unchained. I really like them, but just don't have enough. And then over here are cards from archetypes I'm really interested in, like Salamangreat, Brotherhood of Fire Fist. These are just the rares and commons. All those obviously made into that one. More Salamangreat. My Valkyrie cards. My Vampire cards. My Evil Eye cards. My Gravekeeper ones. My For Hire and Nordic. Let's see. Dino Wrestler. Obviously, my Barriers, my DDs, DD Warrior Leader, DD Warrior, and the Crystal Beast I have, which are Cobalt Eagle, Amber Mammoth, Topaz Tiger, and Carbuncle. And then, of course, these last 6 pages, I think, no, it's 9. Yeah. These 3 are Yugi's Legendary decks. These 3 are the Legendary Dragon decks. And these 3 are Legendary Collection 2 decks. Probably not the safest way. It's a way nonetheless. And then in this cube are Genesis Impact rares. Just the rares from Genesis Impact. And it's all of them. I have every single rare from this set. Like I said, all the cards I'm missing from this set. Yeah, I'm almost angry. All the cards I have from the set that I'm missing are hollows. So, and like I said, those are on the very last page of my Legendary Collection too. This is not Yu-Gi-Oh related at all. As you notice, I dabble into Pokemon just a little bit because I mostly play the video game. And sometimes the movies. Maybe eventually I'll start watching a Pokemon show here and there. But I'm mostly a Pokemon video game player, card collector. But every once in a while I will go out on my way to collect cards like that Charizard. And I believe it was Zoroark. Like one of those huge boxes. Long and skinny. This is my magic deck. I have one magic deck that I made out of my brother-in-law's cards. And so he bought a Zindark, one of those boxes that are like battle ready. It comes with like 10 packs or something and dice. Well, I pulled him, Zagreus. I love him, right? I have no idea. I just really love this guy. So I made a deck surrounding him and his ability, which is this spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. He has flying, he has Death Touch, he has haste. Other creatures you control have Death Touch, and whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a planeswalker, destroy that planeswalker. Yeah, I love Zagreus, Thief of Heartbeats. I want a hollow version of him, if there even exists one. I love it. This deck is incomplete. It is not full. I wanted to make it a non-commander deck, and then Kane convinced me to make it a commander deck. So I still need to fill it out a bit more to reach commander level. I'll get there eventually. Obviously Magic, not a high priority. Although he did tell me that there's Harry Potter-esque cards coming. Slightly intrigued by that. And then in here, my Legend of Zelda. It's not my Legend of Zelda cards. They probably do have cards, but no. This are the 2 archetypes I am working on. Sky Striker and Time Thief. So I am putting all of my Time Thief and Sky Striker cards in my Legend of Zelda sleeves. And then containing them in here. So those are the 3 cubes. Yes, I have cubes from those stupid things they sell at Walmart. And then, as you know, my girlfriend has gotten into My Little Pony, so I have a, well, I don't know, she does. I have a My Little Pony tin. Just everything that really came in that My Little Pony thing. Minus 1 hollow card that came from this. Yeah. In here are sleeves. This great big card. It's hollow. Okay. A poster checklist. And these are Yu-Gi-Oh cards I gave her. It's a lot of them. I can't wait for her binder to come in. Did I mention that? I just can't. And then, of course, obviously my Sun and Moon box that I bought a long time ago. I've only bought 3 Pokemon-related things. That would be this Sun and Moon box. I was hoping it would come with Soul Galileo. I knew it wasn't guaranteed. I was just hoping it would pull him or Lunala. I don't think I pulled either. But in here are just regular Pokemon cards and its dividers. Because like I said, cards aren't over here. Will always be my most prized Pokemon card. Even though I know it's not that expensive, it's not that great, it's not that elusive, it's not that lucrative, but it's Charizard. Like I said, I don't really care about Pokemon, the card game. But I do like collecting cards. And, you know, like, as it is, I doubt I'll ever be rich enough to actually divulge full force into Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! At the same time. If I ever do get to that level, that would be pretty good. But until then, I can't. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's that is pretty much it. Um, like I said, as far as like non Yu-Gi-Oh card related goes, I showed you a couple like magazines that had Yu-Gi-Oh related stuff on it or in it, because those exist. I have the Dark Side Dimensions movie, and I think that's it. I don't have Bonds Beyond Time. I don't have the first one. And I think that is the third one, Dark Side Dimensions, which is really weird. Like, movies are so sparsed out. Like, the first one was in '06, the second one was like 2011, 2012, and then that one was just like last year or 2019, something like that. So far apart, what you doing, Yu-Gi-Oh? Because I don't own any of the shows, obviously, on DVD. I own 3 episodes on VHS at my mom's house, and then I own 3 episodes on DVD that I bought from Family Video when it was going out of business. That's about it. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Marbles. I own some Yu-Gi-Oh! Marbles, too. It's like 3 or 4 of them. But that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the collection. Sorry it was an hour long. Did not mean for that. Sorry it's such disorganized chaos. I hope you have a great day. Remember, only you can be the best you can possibly be. If you like the video, like, comment, that's awesome. Subscribe if you haven't. That'd really help me out. And ta-ta for now.